Welcome to Refugio High School. Tonight's 28-2A district matchup between the visiting Woodsboro Lady Eagles and your Refugio Lady Eagles. My name is Ryan Linney. We're going to bring it to you live here from Refugio High School, the Battle of the Mission River Bridge tonight. Woodsboro's coming in at 6-2 in second place in the district. Refugio's currently tied for fourth with a 2-6 record in district. Lady Cats need a big win tonight to solidify fourth place. We're glad that you're with us. We've got a few seconds to go before both teams are done serving here. About ready to play. Nice crowd on hand tonight here at the high school. Woodsboro brought their crowd. We're still waiting for Refugio's to show up. If you're sitting at home, take the drive over to Refugio High School, come into the gymnasium so the Lady Cats can hear you screaming. Lady Eagles are on the court ready to greet the Lady Cats. Lady Cats are now coming onto the floor. There we go. Starting lineup for the Lady Eagles: number 5, Prudence Lewis; number 13, Kira Meacham; number 11, Kenzie Scott; number 10, Tanya Rodriguez; number 4, Ellie Mae Thompson; and number 9, Maddie Neiman. And for Refugio Lady Cats, number 12, Riley Howell up front, along with number 8, Elijah Avery; number 11, Brady Fox Smith; number 2, Sienna Bland; number 13, Bianca Jimenez; and number 10, getting ready to serve, is Shay Callis. Callis, the lone senior on this Lady Cat team. The referee's checking with the coaches, giving the ball now to Callis. And we're about ready to play here from Refugio High School. Callis sends it away. Scott gives it over to Lewis. Lady Eagles pick up the first point. And Wernley's coming in for Lewis. And Chase Wernley is going to go back to serve for Woodsboro. Jimenez sends it back, but out. Lady Eagles pick up the next point. Wernley going back to serve. Into the net, or actually into Meacham's behind. Lady Cats pick up the point. Sarah Henning now checking in for Sienna Bland. Riley Howe back to serve for Refugio. Into the net by Howe. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Christiana Tully's checking in for Ellie Mae Thompson. And Remington Bolchek checking in for Rodriguez. Tully's going back to serve for Woodsboro. Callis sends it up to Fox Smith. Neiman saves it. Wernley back across the net. Vasquez now in for Refugio. Wernley sends it back across. Vasquez sends it up to Callis, over to Fox Smith. And that ball hits the light. Drops back down. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Tully sends it back across. Jimenez up to Fox Smith, sends it back across the net. Wernley sets it up for Scott. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Ayana Brown now checking in for Refugio. She's going to go back to serve for the Lady Cats. Ayana Brown, freshman on this varsity squad. That ball is out. The Lady Eagles pick up the point. It's going to take Kira Meacham back to serve for Woodsboro. Brown over to Callis. Jimenez sends it back across. Scott puts it back across for the Lady Eagles. Jimenez sends it back down. It's going to take Fox Smith back to serve for Refugio. Garza is now checked in for the Lady Eagles. Sends it back across. Neiman over to Scott. Jimenez over to Callis. Callis tries to send it back. Lady Eagles block it and pick up the point. Kenzie Scott will now go back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Lewis checking back in the ball game for Woodsboro. Vasquez up to Fox Smith. Over to Callis. It's blocked. Lady Eagles pick up another point. Brown over to Jimenez to Sarah Henning. Scott sets it up for Neiman. Neiman throws it down. Lady Eagles pick up another point. Now lead 8-3 here in the first set. Scott sends it back across. Vasquez to Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back over. Garza hits it a little too low. Lady Cats pick up the point. Sarah Henning will go back to serve now for Refugio. Lewis over to Scott. Garza sends it back across. Henning, Fox Smith over to Callis, sends it back across. That ball is in. Hits the back line. Lady Eagles pick up another point. Ellie Mae Thompson checking back in for Tully. Rodriguez checking in for Bolchik. And Tanya Rodriguez is going to go back to serve for Woodsboro. Fox Smith hits it to the crowd. Lady Eagles will pick up a point. Fox Smith to Callis. Jimenez sends it back across for Refugio. Scott to Thompson. Bland saves it back up to Fox Smith. Callis puts it down. Lady Cats pick up the point. And Elijah Avery checking in the ball game. Bianca Jimenez will go back to serve for Refugio. Ellie Mae Thompson misjudges the ball. Lady Cats will pick up another point. Rodriguez over to Neiman. Lewis into the net. Jimenez sends it back over. Garza sends it to nobody. Freya now trails by 2. Jimenez sends it back over. That's going to be an ace for Bianca Jimenez. Lehman, Scott, Riley Haug is there, ties the game. We're going to have a timeout here on the court. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We will be right back.
One more. Okay, go. You want to do one more?
What are we doing over here? Ooh, a little fall photo sesh, I see. Hey, I know. Everybody say, new DQ Fall Blizzard menu. Featuring pumpkin pie, new cinnamon roll centers, new Reese's Take 5, new Snickers brownie, and more. That one is hilarious. You know, because of the hay. DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Back here at Refugio High School, we have a tie set. Jimenez serves it back to the Lady Eagles. Rodriguez sets it up for Scott. Back to Rodriguez, sends it back over the net. Scott into the net. Lady Cats pick up the point. Jimenez sends it back over. That is another ace for Bianca Jimenez. Now lead 12 to 10. Garza's checking in for Meacham for the Lady Eagles. Rodriguez sets it up for Haug. Haug comes over the net. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. It's going to take Maddie Neiman back to serve for Woodsboro. Rodriguez to Scott. Meacham into the net. Lady Cats will pick up the point. It's going to take Shay Callis back to serve for Refugio. Point for Ellie Mae Thompson. Lady Eagles pick up another one. Wernley's checking in for Prudence Lewis. And Chase Wernley will go back to serve for Woodsboro. Jimenez up to Callis. Back to Jimenez. Saved. Neiman sends it back across. Callis up to Fox Smith. Wernley to Neiman. We're going to have 3. Lady Cats will pick up the point. It's going to take Riley Haug back to serve. Sarah Henning now checking in the ball game for Refugio. Off of Rodriguez's hands, goes backwards. Lady Cats pick up another point. Haug sends it back across. Rodriguez over to Scott. Wernley sends it back across the net. Haug to Callis to Avery. Goes out of bounds. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Jacqueline Tully now checking in for Thompson. Bolchik checking in for Rodriguez. And Jacqueline Tully's going to go back to serve. for Woodsboro. And Lady Cats pick up the point. Elijah Avery will now go back to serve for Refugio. Lady Cats pick up the point. Avery sends it back across. Callis over to Jimenez, comes across the net. Woodsboro will pick up the point. It's going to take Kira Meacham back to serve for Woodsboro. Off of Vasquez's hands, Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Meacham still serving for the Lady Eagles. Off of Brown's hands this time. Now we have a timeout. And we'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Referral Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At Highfalutin Boutique, fun, fresh fashion is what we're all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look, from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy. Style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the season. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters, and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School.
Back here at Refugio High School, Lady Cats lead 17-16 here in the first set. Meacham is serving for Woodsboro. That is an ace for Kira Meacham. We now have a tie set. Kinsley Turner checking in for Quetzal Vasquez. Meacham sends it back across. Turner up to Callis, over to Jimenez. And that is blocked and sent back over. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Goes out of bounds. Brady Fox-Smith will now serve for Refugio. That is an ace for Brady Fox-Smith. Jimenez puts it back down. Lady Cats now lead 20-17. Christiana Tully checking in for her sister Jacqueline Tully. Fox-Smith still serving. Garza over to Worley. Bianca Jimenez is there to put it back down. Into the net by Fox-Smith. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. It's going to take Kenzie Scott back to serve. Prudence Lewis checking back in the ball game for Woodsboro. Kenzie Scott sends it back across. Callis. Jimenez sends it back over. Picks up the point. Sarah Henning will now go back to serve for Refugio. And Riley Howell now coming in for Kinsley Turner. Henning sends it across. Tully over to Scott, over to Lewis. And Refugio touches the net apparently. We're going to award Lady Eagles the point. Makes it 22-19. Ellie Mae Thompson checking back in, as well as Sienna Bland coming in for Sarah Henning for Refugio. Tanya Rodriguez checking in, and she's going to get the serve. Fox Smith sends it over to Shay Callis, puts it back across. We have a timeout, Woodsboro. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Looking to expand your farm or ranch operations? Need a friendly financial partner to help? Look no further than First State Bank. We provide the personalized service you should expect from a locally owned and operated Texas community bank. And we'll customize a financial plan for you. Get in touch with our friendly ag specialists today. Call, stop in, or just visit us at fsblouise.com. The First State Bank, member FDIC.
All right, back here at Refugio High School, Jimenez is now serving for Refugio. Scott back over to Thompson. Fox Smith sends it back across. And it's going to be out. The Lady Eagles will pick up the point. It's going to take Maddie Neiman back to serve now for Woodsboro. Jimenez saves it. Bland sends it back across. Scott puts it up for Meacham. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Jimenez up to Fox Smith, over to Callis. Bland, Fox Smith back to Callis. Neiman saves it. Thompson tries to put it up in the air. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Callis is going to go back to serve for Refugio. Neiman saves it. Lady Cats wins set number 1. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for set number 2. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
From Corpus Christi to Rockport, and from Aransas Pass to Refugio. From Mustang Island to Portland, and everywhere in between. We know the Coastal Bend. We're Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, and we've been doing business in South Texas for years. We're from here and we're your neighbors, not some big corporate machine. So don't forget to visit Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, where you're treated like family. Remember, a Wilkinson deal is a Chevrolet steal.
H&M Acid Services can provide acid blending on location. We can support all your hydrochloric acid needs. We provide chemicals for production and completions. We also provide high-pressure pumping units for well treatment. We rent frac tanks, containments, and emergency shower trailers. Please call Stephen at 361-354-0652 for all your well needs. H&M Acid Services proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Back here at Refugio High School, I'd like to give a shout out to Richie Rodriguez with Steck Services LLC, helping us bring these ball games to you. Appreciate it, Richie. Lady Cats take set number 1. Chase Wernley set to serve, starting set number 2 for the Lady Eagles. Jimenez up to Fox Smith. Haug sends it back across. That ball is out. Lady Eagles pick up the first point of set number 2. Wernley sends it back across. Bland sets it up for Fox Smith. Back to Bianca Jimenez. Picks up the point. And it's going to take Shay Callis back to serve for the Lady Cats. Scott hits it out of bounds. Lady Cats pick up another point. Callis sends it back across. Scott hits it backwards. Meacham saves it. I'm sorry, that is Rodriguez that saves it. Avery sends it back across for Refugio. Neiman to Wernley, over to Rodriguez, into the net. Lady Cats now lead 3-1 here in the second set. Scott hits it out of bounds. The Lady Cats pick up another point. Neiman sets it up for Wernley. Back to Meacham. Fox Smith sends it back across. Wernley over to Neiman. Callis saves it over to Haug. Jimenez sends it back across. Thompson over to Wernley. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. They're saying the Refugio ran into the net. Christiana Tully checking in for Ellie Mae Thompson now. And Bolchek checking in for Rodriguez. Tully's going to go back to serve for Woodsboro. Fox Smith digs it out. Into the net by Jimenez. Tully sends it back over. Bland sets it up for Callis. Jimenez sends it back across. Refugio picks up the point. It's going to take Riley Haug back to serve. Tully sends it backwards. Lady Cats pick up the point. Sarah Henning is now on the floor for Refugio. Tully to Wernley, over to Meacham. Jimenez over to Haug, to Fox Smith. Neiman sends it back across for Woodsboro. Henning puts it across. Scott sends it back over. Fox Smith puts it down. Brody Fox Smith with a kill. Riley Haug still serving. That serve is out. Lady Eagles break serve. It's going to take back Kira Meacham to serve. Kinsley Turner now checking in for Haug. Meacham picks up the ace. Avery over to Callis. Fox Smith sends it back across. It's going to hit the roof. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. sets it up for Avery. Neiman sends it back across, blocked by Fox Smith. Wernley sends it back across. Jimenez up to Callis. And Avery sends it back over. Scott's going to send it back over. Avery catches it, gives it to Callis. Wernley over to Bolchick. Neiman with the kill. Lady Eagles have tied set number 2. Jimenez up to Fox Smith. Back to Jimenez and over. And we're going to have a carrying. We're going to get Scott for carrying. Garza's now checking in for Meacham. It's going to take Elijah Avery back to serve for Refugio. Scott sets it up for Wernley and back to Scott. Sends it back over. Lady Eagles pick up the point. And it's going to take Kinsey Scott now back to serve for Refugio. Brown checking in for Refugio. I'm sorry, Scott's going back to serve for Woodsboro.
You have like $2.
Into the net, Lady Eagles pick up the point. Kinsey Scott still serving for Woodsboro. Turner sets it up for Callis and back over the net. Turner sets it up for Callis again. Jimenez sends it back across. Fox Smith with a little deep shot ties the set. It's going to take Fox Smith back to serve. Lewis sends it back over. Fox Smith saves it, sends it back over. Garza. Scott tries to sacrifice her body. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Fox Smith still serving for Refugio. Neiman. Scott back to Neiman. Brown sets it up for Callis. Back across. Tully over to Scott, over to Bolchick. Neiman blocked. Turner sets it up to Fox Smith, over to Callis. Garza to Scott to Neiman. Turner to Fox Smith to Jimenez. And that is out. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Ellie Mae Thompson now checking in for Tully. And Rodriguez going to check in for Bolchick. And Tanya Rodriguez to go back to serve for Woodsboro. Callis saves it. They're going to get Jimenez for carrying. Lady Eagles now lead set number 2. Rodriguez sends it back across. Turner to Fox Smith. Blocked at the net by Neiman. Rodriguez to Scott. Back to Rodriguez. Jimenez hits it twice. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Brown sends it back across. Scott to Neiman. And that's a point for the Lady Eagles. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
watching your home for Bobcats athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Refugio High School, Lady Eagles lead set number 2, 13-10. Refugio has taken set number 1 in this battle of the Mission River. Tanya Rodriguez is serving for the Lady Eagles. Lady Cats come back onto the floor. Rodriguez sends it back across. That is an ace for Tanya Rodriguez. Brown saves it. Fox Smith tries to go outside of the antenna there, send it back across, but it's a no-go. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Avery coming back in for Ayana Brown. Rodriguez sends it back across. Turner sends it up, hits the net. Avery to Fox Smith, sends it back across. Scott sends it back over. It finds an open spot on the floor. Lady Eagles now lead 17-10 here in the second set. Jimenez sends it back all across. That is out. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Rodriguez still serving for Woodsboro. Turner sets it up for Fox Smith, over to Callis. Callis puts it down, Garza's there. Scott sends it back across, picks up the point, now lead 19-10. Will pick up this point. Running away with set number 2. Rodriguez still serving for Woodsboro. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith, back over. Rodriguez over to Ellie Mae Thompson. Callis saves it, but it does go out of bounds. We have a timeout called by Refugio. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
All right, coming out of this timeout, Lady Eagles lead 21-10 here in the second set. Refugio took set number 1, 25-21. Tanya Rodriguez is serving for the Lady Eagles. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith. Over to Callis, into the net. Lady Cats have to find a way to break this serve by Rodriguez. is touched by Turner, goes out of bounds. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith, over to Jimenez. Sends it back down, Jimenez is broken serve. Lady Cats pick up the point, and it's going to take Sarah Henning back to serve. Riley Howe checking in for Turner. That is an ace by Henning. Thompson over to Garza. Scott puts it back across. Callis over to Howe, back to Callis. Garza to Scott. Neiman with the kill. Fox Smith is there to save it. Jimenez sends it back across. Garza up to Scott. Fox Smith over to Callis. Into the net. Lady Eagles are at set point. Set number 2. Meacham coming back in for Garza. Maddie Neiman going back to serve. Bland coming in for Henning for Refugio. And Lady Eagles take set number 2, 25-12. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for set number 3. Stay with us.
ISD Education Foundation supports teachers, students, and administrators in the district. The foundation sponsored a luncheon to recognize the top 10 graduating seniors and the teacher who they said inspired them the most. The foundation designated a week in November as Superintendent Appreciation Week and surprised Mrs. Gonzalez before a football game. The foundation supports teacher grant requests for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In 3 years, the foundation has given the district a total of $101,000. What fun it was last year to arrive by fire truck to award large checks to the grant recipients. All of this is possible through the sale of bricks, benches, and trees in the Bobcat Tribute Plaza and other foundation fundraisers. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
Back here at Refugio High School, heading to the third set. Refugio won the first set 25-21. Woodsboro comes back, wins set number 2, 25-12. Callis is going back to serve for Refugio. Callis is getting the volleyball. We're ready to start set number 3. Rodriguez over to Neiman. Meacham sends it back across. It's going to be called for carrying it over. Soyo picks up the first point of set number 3. Callis sends it back across. Neiman up to Scott. Lewis. And it's blocked at the net. Lady Eagles are going to pick up the point. Wernley checking in for Prudence Lewis. Chase Wernley going to go back to serve for Woodsboro. Bland up to Callis, sends it back across, blocked at the net by Meacham. Neiman saves it, goes out of bounds. Lady Cats pick up the point. It's going to take Riley Howe back to serve for Refugio. Howe sends it across. Rodriguez into the net. Lady Cats pick up the point. Neiman up to Wernley, back to Neiman, sends it back across. Howe sends it across, blocked at the net. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Tully checking in for Thompson. Bolchik checking in for Rodriguez. Turner checking in for Riley Howe for Refugio. Avery sends it up to Fox Smith, over to Henning. Lady Cats pick up the point. It's going to take Elijah Avery back to serve for Refugio. Meacham up to Wernley. Scott sends it back across, blocked at the net by Fox Smith. Lady Cats pick up the point. Avery sends it back across. Neiman sets it up for Wernley. Back to Tully. That ball is out. Lady Cats pick up another point. Now lead 6-2 here in the third set. Elisha Avery still serving. Neiman to Wernley, back to Neiman. Avery saves it up to Callis, over to Jimenez. Scott to Wernley, back to Scott. Avery saves it over to Turner. Fox Smith back over. Wernley saves it, Meacham back over. Neiman, Wernley dives for it. Get your hands on it, but it goes the wrong way. Avery sends it back across. Tully to Scott. Callis sends it back over. Neiman up to Wernley. Scott into the net. Lady Cats pick up another point. And we're going to have a timeout on the court by Woodsboro. We'll take another quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us, guys.
At Highfalutin Boutique, fun, fresh fashion is what we're all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look, from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy. Style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the season. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters, and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School.
Back here at Refugio High School, we're in set number 3. We have a tie match at the moment. Lady Cats lead 8-2 here in the third set. Elijah Avery serving for Refugio. Meacham up to Wernley. Scott sends it back across. Henning saves it. Fox Smith sends it back down. Jimenez over to Callis. Back to Jimenez into the net. Lady Eagles will pick up another point. And it's going to take Kira Meacham back to serve for Woodsboro. Henning up to Callis, over to Jimenez, back across Wernley, sends it over to Scott, sends it back across the net. Jimenez sends it down, net is out. Lady Eagles will pick up another point. Kira Meacham sends it back across. Henning back across the net. Blocked at the net by Fox Smith. Lady Eagles will pick up another point. Neiman will be credited with that point. Well, apparently the ball hit the roof. Captains are over there arguing with the referee that it came from Woodsboro's side when it hit the roof. And there we go, Meacham set the serve. Turner sets it up for Callis, over to Fox Smith. Puts it back down, Tully saves it, over to Wernley. Back to Scott, it's out. Fox Smith will go back to serve for Refugio. Garza checking in now for Meacham for the Lady Eagles. Scott sends it back across. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. And Prudence Lewis checking in for Chase Wernley. Kenzie Scott now going back to serve for Woodsboro. Turner, Fox Smith. Neiman puts it back down. Nice kill by Neiman. Scott sends it back across. Turner up to Fox Smith. Henning back across. Garza up to Scott, back across. Brown is now checked in. Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back across. Callis with a kill. Picks up the point. It's going to take Sarah Henning back to serve now for Refugio. Riley Howe checking in for Turner. Henning into the net. Ellie Mae Thompson coming in for Tully. Bland coming in for Henning for the Lady Cats. Rodriguez coming in for Bolchik for the Lady Eagles. And Tanya Rodriguez will go back to serve for Woodsboro. Brown hits it up into the crowd. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Tanya Rodriguez serving for Woodsboro. Hits the top of the net, it looked like. We now have a tie set here. Throws that timing off when it hits the net like that. Rodriguez sends it back across. Fox Smith hits the roof. And we're going to have a timeout, Refugio. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Looking to expand your farm or ranch operations? Need a friendly financial partner to help? Look no further than First State Bank. We provide the personalized service you should expect from a locally owned and operated Texas community bank. And we'll customize a financial plan for you. Get in touch with our friendly ag specialists today. Call, stop in, or just visit us at fsblouise.com. The First State Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Refugio High School. In set number 3, both teams have a set apiece. Rodriguez serving for Woodsboro, leading 11-10 here in the third set. Callis sets it up for Haug, over to Jimenez. Rodriguez to Scott, over to Thompson. Bland puts it up for Callis. And it just falls. Lady Eagles pick up the point. And Rodriguez is still serving for Woodsboro. Callis. Haug puts it down, picks up the point for Refugio. Jimenez will go back to serve for Refugio. Rodriguez to Scott, over to Neiman, blocked at the net, into the net. Lady Cats tied up here in the third set. Jimenez sends it back across. Garza sets it up for Scott, over to Neiman. Fox Smith to Callis, into the net. Lady Eagles pick up another point, takes back Maddie Neiman to serve for Woodsboro. Callis saves it, blocked at the net by Meacham. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Neiman sends it back across. Callis up to Fox Smith, back over to Callis, sends it over. Scott sends it back across. Bland up to Fox Smith, over to Callis. Thompson saves it to Scott, back over to Thompson. Blocked. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Gonna take Shea Callis back to serve. Callis sends it across. There's an ace by Shea Callis. Ties the set at 14 now. Rodriguez sets it up for Scott. Meacham sends it back across. Bland saves it back over. Scott finds an open spot. Wernley's checking in for Lewis for the Lady Eagles. And Chase Wernley will go back to serve for Woodsboro. Jimenez over to Callis to Fox Smith. Blocked. Neiman's going to send it back across. Callis, Fox Smith at the net. Callis sends it back across. Meacham, blocked. Saved by Neiman. Rodriguez sends it back over. Callis sends it back across. Wernley tries to get it. It just falls. Lady Cats pick up the point. Henning coming back in for Bland. Riley Howe going back to serve. Riley Howe with an ace. Rodriguez hits the roof. Comes back down. Lady Cats will pick up that point. sends it back over into the net. Lady Eagles break serve. Tully coming back in for Thompson. Bolchik coming in for Rodriguez. And Christiana Tully will have the serve. Callis up to Henning, over to Fox Smith. Neiman up to Wernley. Meacham sends it back down. Turner saves it. Callis sends it back across. Wernley over to Neiman, into the net. Lady Cats pick up another point. It's going to take Elijah Avery back to serve for Refugio. Tully up to Wernley. Neiman sends it back across. Avery up to Callis. Blocked at the net. Meacham comes down with it. And we're going to have a point by Refugio. Kind of rolled on that light standard up top. Avery sends it back across. Tully, I'm sorry, that's Meacham. Mishandles it. And we're going to have another timeout. This time Woodsboro calls it. We'll take another break. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Aztec Ford is proud to serve the Goliad area with a variety of vehicles and superior service. With one of the largest inventories of new and pre-owned vehicles, our team will make your car buying experience not only an easy one, but an enjoyable one as well. You won't find pushy salespeople, pressure, or evasive pricing. We make great efforts to ensure our customers receive top-notch quality service from our friendly and knowledgeable team. We are here to help you find the right vehicle for you. Visit Aztec Ford in Goliad today.
Back here at Refugio High School, Refugio leads in the third set, 20-16. Both teams have a set apiece. Avery sends it back across. Meacham up to Wernley, back to Meacham. Turner over to Callis to Jimenez. Sends it back across, picks up the point. Lady Cats now lead 21-16. Avery sends it back over. Meacham up to Wernley. Neiman sends it back across. Turner to Callis. Tully to Wernley. Over to Kinsey Scott. Puts it down. Turner's there to save it. Wernley over to Meacham. It's a nice save by Turner to Callis. They awarded the point to Woodsboro. Ayana Brown checking in now for Refugio. I don't know what he called there. That was crazy. Meacham sends it back across. Turner to Callis. The Lady Eagles pick up the point. Meacham's going to send it back across to Woodsboro. Turner sends it to Neiman, sends it back across. Turner sets it up for Fox Smith. Wernley blocked at the net by Fox Smith. Callis into the net. Fox Smith saves it. Neiman sends it back down. Turner to Brown. To Jimenez. Brown sets it up for Callis, sends it back across to Meacham. Over to Wernley. Kinsey Scott sends it back over. Jimenez saves it. Fox Smith back to Jimenez. Wernley to Scott, blocked at the net. Henning back across to Wernley. Lady Cats pick up the point. Garza now checking in for Meacham, and it's going to take Brady Fox-Smith back to serve for Refugio. Garza. Shay Callis with the kill. Picks up point number 23. Fox-Smith still serving for Refugio. And that is out. Lady Eagles break serve. It's going to bring up Kinsey Scott serving. Lewis coming back in for Wernley. Scott sends it back over. And Lady Eagles pick up a point. Callis up to Brown, over to Callis. Tully to Scott. Over to Bolchik, into the net. Lady Cats are now set point, set number 3. Riley Howe checking in for Turner. Sarah Henning going back to serve for Refugio. Henning sends it over. Garza. Bolchik sends it back. Fox-Smith to Callis. Tully to Scott, back across. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Bland coming in for Henning for the Lady Cats. Ellie Mae Thompson coming in for Tully. And Tanya Rodriguez coming in for Remington Volchik. Rodriguez will be serving. Lady Cats have a hard time breaking her serve. That is out. Lady Cats pick up set number 3. And we'll take a quick break and be back with you for set number 4. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We will be right back, guys. Back here at Refugio High School, I'd like to thank Misty Skraborczyk with Herman Sons Life. You guys are in the market for life insurance, give Misty Skraborczyk a call. She's our newest sponsor this week for the big game with Shiner. We thank her for your sponsorship. Lady Cats lead 2-1 here in Refugio, going to the 4th set. Chase Wernley back to serve for Woodsboro. Referees making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. It's been a good match so far, guys. We're glad you're watching with us. All right, Wernley's getting the ball. We're getting ready to start set number 4. Wernley sends it back across. Jimenez up to Fox Smith, over to Callis. And that is in. Lady Cats take the first point of set number 4. It's going to take Callis back to serve for Refugio. Callis with an ace. Now lead 2-0 here in the 4th set. Lady Cats won it just a little bit more, it seems like. That ball is just out. Lady Eagles break serve. Tully's going to come in for Thompson. And she's going to get the serve. Bolchik coming in for Rodriguez. Tully sends it over. Ball is blocked at the net. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Tully sends it back across. Bland up to Callis. Fox Smith puts it down and picks up the point. We'll take Riley Howard back to serve for the Lady Cats. Henning coming in for Bland for the Lady Cats. Haug sends it over. Meacham over to Neiman, and Neiman about knocks Mr. Ramirez off his seat. Haug puts it back across. Neiman up to Wernley. Scott, Fox Smith's at the net, puts it back down. Lady Cats now lead 5-2 here in the 4th set. Rita, the ball hit him, he looked back at her. Howe sends it back across. Meacham up to Wernley. Callis. Fox Smith sends it back out of bounds. Lady Eagles pick up the point. It's going to take Kira Meacham back to serve. Kinsley Turner checking in the ball game for Riley Howard for the Lady Cats. Meacham sends it across. That ball is out. Lady Cats will pick up the point. It's going to take Elijah Avery back to serve for Refugio. Scott sets it up for Wernley. Neiman sends it back across. Fox Smith sends it over, blocked at the net. Ball goes over back to the Lady Eagles and the point. Kenzie Scott now serving for Woodsboro. Ball is out. Brady Fox Smith now serving for Refugio. Nice kill by Callis. Goes out of bounds. Lady Cats pick up the point. Fox Smith with another point. And we're going to have a timeout called by Woodsboro. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We will be right back.
Lizzie Fox, a novel by Mike Murphy. Lizzie Fox is a courageous and determined woman living in Seclusion, Texas, a small town full of dirty little secrets. In an attempt to overcome her own past injustices, Lizzie begins asking questions about the suspicious death of a young black girl. Her investigation uncovers a web of corruption that stretches all the way into Nuevo Laredo's infamous Boys Town and incriminates Seclusion's rich and powerful, including members of the church, and law enforcement. Lizzie risks everything to expose the truth.
Back here at Refugio High School, Lady Cats lead 2-1. Fox Smith serving for Refugio. Scott over to Neiman. Bolchik back across. Fox Smith sets it up for Jimenez, blocked at the net by Neiman. Brown saves it up to Fox Smith. Callis sends it back across. That is out. Lady Eagles break serve, pick up the point. Ellie Mae Thompson checking in for Tully, and Rodriguez checking in for Bolchik. Tanya Rodriguez will be back to serve for Woodsboro. Callis, Fox Smith back to Callis and over. Rodriguez sets it up for Scott, sends it back across. Fox Smith over to Callis, into the net. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Rodriguez sends it back across. They're going to get Bianca Jimenez for carrying. Rodriguez still serving for Woodsboro. Lady Cats have a hard time breaking her serve. Callis sets it up for Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back across. Lady Cats are trying to say that she went over the net to hit it. Rodriguez sends it back over. Turner up to Fox Smith. Lewis sets it up for Scott, sends it back over. Callis sends it over to Garza. Scott sets it up for Neiman, kills it. Picks up the point. We're going to have another timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back. Back here at Refugio High School, Lady Cats lead 2-1. Here in the fourth set, tied up. And Woodsboro has to serve. Tanya Rodriguez is serving for the Lady Eagles. We're glad you guys are watching. We're glad to bring it to you. Rodriguez sends it back over. Callis sets it up for Turner. Jimenez sends it back across. Scott. Jimenez over back to Callis. Rodriguez sets it up for Scott again. Into the net by Jimenez. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Tanya Rodriguez still serving for the Lady Eagles. Turner up to Fox Smith. Goes into the net. Lady Eagles pick up another point. Now lead 11-9 here in the fourth set. Turner saves it. Brown tries to send it back across. The Lady Eagles pick up another point now. Lead by 3. Into the net by Rodriguez. A rare error by Tanya Rodriguez. It's going to take back Sarah Henning to serve. Riley Howe checking in for Kinsley Turner. Rodriguez sets it up for Scott, sends it back over, blocked at the net. Point's going to go to Woodsboro. Apparently the ball went out after it was blocked. Bland coming in for Henning for the Lady Cats. And Maddie Neiman going back to serve for Woodsboro. Jimenez sets it up for Fox Smith, over to Brown, sends it back across. And that is in. Lady Cats pick up the point. It looked good from where I'm sitting. Jimenez going back to serve for Refugio. Ace by Bianca Jimenez. Scott sends it back over. Lewis back to Scott. Jimenez doesn't quite get all of it. Lady Eagles pick up the point. And Chase Wernley coming in the game for Prudence Lewis. She's going to go back to serve for Woodsboro. Wernley sends it across. Callis sets it up for Fox Smith, over to Jimenez. Scott puts it down, blocked at the net by Riley Howe. Lady Cats pick up the point. Shea Callis going back to serve for Refugio. Scott up to Wernley, back across the net. Bland sets it up for Fox Smith. Avery tries to get across into the net. Tully coming in for Thompson. And Bolchik coming in for Rodriguez. Tully's going to have the serve for Woodsboro. Tully sends it back across. Avery. And that was Meacham into the net. Lady Cats pick up the point. Henning coming in for Bland, and Riley Howe going back to serve for Refugio. Wernley saves it. Meacham sends it back across. Neiman to Wernley to Meacham. Howe puts it up for Avery, back across the net. Scott sends it back over. Fox Smith with the point. Lady Cats have tied it here in the 4th set. Haug is still serving for Refugio. That is in. Lady Cats with an ace. Haug still serving for the Lady Cats. Into the net. Turner checking in for Haug. And Meacham going back to serve for Woodsboro. Turner up to Fox Smith, sends it back across. Scott to Wernley. blocked at the net. Wernley sets it up for Meacham. Bolchik sends it back over. Fox Smith puts it up for Callis. And Lady Eagles are going to pick up the point. Meacham still serving for the Lady Eagles. Sends it back over. Callis sets it up for Fox Smith. Back to Callis. Meacham sets it up for Wernley. Over to Scott. Saved by Avery. Turner up to Callis. Fox Smith puts it down. Bolchik saves it. Neiman. Meacham puts it back across. Callis. Lady Cats pick up the point. Sets now tied at 17. Elijah Avery going back to serve for Refugio. Garza's coming in for Meacham. And the Lady Cats will pick up the point. Avery still serving for Refugio. Tully up to Wernley. Garza sends it back across. Avery to Callis. Blocked at the net by Jimenez. Scott puts it back down. That ball's in the corner. Lady Eagles pick up the point. And Kenzie Scott will be going back to serve. Prudence Lewis now coming in for Wernley. Brown coming back in the ball game for Refugio. Scott over to Turner to Henning. Jimenez sends it back across. Garza sets it up for Scott. Neiman with a kill. Scott sends it over to Turner. The Lady Eagles will pick up another point. And we're going to have a timeout, Refugio. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
H&M Acid Services can provide acid blending on location. We can support all your hydrochloric acid needs. We provide chemicals for production and completions. We also provide high-pressure pumping units for well treatment. We rent frac tanks, containments, and emergency shower trailers. Please call Stephen at 361-354-0652 for all your well needs. H&M Acid Services proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
Back here at Refugio High School, Lady Eagles leading 20-18 here in the fourth set. Refugio leads 2-1. Kenzie Scott serving for Woodsboro. Scott sends it back across. Brown sets it up for Callis over to Jimenez. Blocked at the net, but it falls on the Lady Eagles side. Lady Cats pick up the point. Brady Fox Smith will go back to serve for Refugio. Trailing by 1 here in the fourth set. Tully sets it up back across the net. The Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Ellie Mae Thompson coming in for Christiana Tully. Rodriguez coming in for Bolchik. And Rodriguez is coming in to serve. The Lady Cats really have a hard time breaking her serve. Turner up to Fox Smith, over to Callis. Scott to Lewis to Neiman, blocked at the net. That ball is out. Lady Cats pick up the point. It's going to take Sarah Henning back to serve. Haug now coming in for Turner. Thompson back across. Henning puts it up for Fox Smith. Callis sends it back across. Garza saves it. Scott sends it back over. Neiman sends it back to the back row. It's in. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Meacham coming back in the ball game. Maddie Neiman going back to serve for Woodsboro. Scott Smith down for it, misses it. Neiman sends it back across. Jimenez sets it up for Callis, sends it back over. Neiman sets it up for Scott and back over. The Lady Eagles pick up the point, and we are now at set point for set number 4. Lady Eagles clawed their way back into it. Fox Smith. Callis sends it back over to Neiman, to Scott. Neiman pushes it back over. Bland to Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back. Scott puts it up. Neiman into the net. Lady Cats break serve. Avery's coming back in for Brown, and Bianca Jimenez is now serving for Refugio. Neiman sets it up for Hyde, puts it back down. Lady Cats pick up another point. Jimenez sends it back over. Lewis into the net. Hyde puts it back down. Jimenez over to Rodriguez, to Scott, over to Meacham, to Callis, to Fox Smith, back to Callis, into the net, up and over. Lady Eagles win set number 4, 25-23. We'll be back for set number 5 right after these words. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At Highfalutin Boutique, fun, fresh fashion is what we're all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look, from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy. Style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the season. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters, and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Back here at Refugio High School, we are tied 2 sets apiece. Lady Cats take set number 1, 25-21. Lady Eagles take set number 2, 25-12. Lady Cats come back, take number 3, 25-21. And the Lady Eagles come back, win set number 4, 25-23. Now this set we played a 15. Who wants it more? This is a huge District 28 2A matchup. Lady Cats trying to keep their playoffs hopes alive. Lady Eagles sitting in second place for the district. Lady Eagles are on the court. Refugio still in their huddle. Thank everybody for watching. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again. We can't do it without you. And the Lady Cats will have the serve here in the 5th set. as Shay Callis, the lone senior for the Refugio Lady Cats, preparing to serve, start the fifth set. And the referee has tossed Shay the ball, and we are ready to go. Callis sends it across. It is out. Lady Eagles pick up the first point in set number 5. And Chase Wernley will go back to serve for Woodsboro. Bland sets it up for Callis over to Fox Smith. Lady Eagles pick up point number 2. Wernley sends it back across to Jimenez. Callis sends it back over. It's in. Lady Cats pick up their first point of the fifth set. Henning now coming in for Bland. Riley Howe going back to serve for Refugio. Rodriguez up to Wernley, back over to Neiman. Lady Eagles pick up the point. All right, a whole bunch of subs now coming in. Avery's coming in. Turner's coming in for Howe. Tully's coming in for Thompson for the Lady Eagles. Bolchik coming in for Rodriguez for the Lady Eagles. Tully sends it back across to Avery, up to Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back over. Into the net by Neiman. Lady Cats will pick up the point. And Elijah Avery's going to go back to serve for Refugio. That serve is out. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Meacham will go back to serve for Woodsboro. Ayana Brown checking in for Elijah Avery for Refugio. Henning over to Callis. Meacham saves it. Bianca Jimenez puts it back down. Point goes to the Lady Cats, and Brady Fox Smith will go back to serve now for Refugio. Fox Smith into the net. Lady Eagles pick up the point. And Kenzie Scott will go back to serve. Prudence Lewis coming in for Wernley. Turner sets it up for Fox Smith over to Callis. Bolchik to Scott. Lady Cats will get the point. We're going to send Henning back to serve for Refugio. Howell coming in for Turner. Garza's now checked in for Woodsboro. Who wants it more, guys? Henning sends it over to Tully, to Scott, over to Neiman, back across. Fox Smith to Callis, Bolchik, and Scott into the net. We now have a tie set. Henning still serving for Refugio. Henning sends it back across. Callis to Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back over. Bolchik saves it to Scott, to Neiman. Jimenez sends it back over. Out of bounds off of Lewis. Refugio now leads 6-5 here in the fifth set. Excuse me, guys. Henning still serving. Henning sends it back across. Tully to Scott, over to Lewis. Blocked at the net. Lady Cats will pick up the point. We have a timeout, Woodsboro. We'll take it with them. Don't go nowhere, guys. It's getting good. We'll be right back.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
Back here at Refugio High School, in set number 5, Refugio leads 7-5. First one to 15 wins. Henning sends it back across to Tully to Scott, over to Neiman. Blocked at the net, out of bounds. Lady Eagles will pick up the point. Bland now coming in for Henning. Thompson coming in for Tully. And Rodriguez coming in for Bolchik. Tanya Rodriguez is going to go back to serve. The Lady Cats hate to see her going back to serve because they have a hard time breaking it. Rodriguez sends it back across. Brown sets it up for Callis, who sends it back over. Scott over to Neiman. Fox Smith saves it up to Riley Howe, over to Callis. Garza to Scott, over to Neiman. Back across, Brown puts it up to Fox Smith. Over to Callis. Garza to Scott, back to Neiman. And Bland hits the rafters. Lady Eagles have tied it here. The fifth set. Tanya Rodriguez sends it back over. Fox Smith sets it up for Howe. Callis sends it back over. Garza to Scott, over to Neiman. Blocked at the net by Bianca Jimenez. Lady Cats will pick up the point, and Bianca Jimenez will go back to serve. Avery coming in for Brown now for Refugio. Jimenez sends it back over. That is an ace for Bianca Jimenez. Into the net. Lady Eagles pick up the point. Garza's coming out. Meacham's in. Maddie Neiman going back to serve for Woodsboro. Bland up to Fox Smith. Sends it back across. Scott to Lewis. Back to Scott. Jimenez saves it. Back to Fox Smith. Callis sends it back across. Meacham up to Scott. Over to Thompson. It's blocked, but it does fall on the field side. We do have a tie set. Neiman still serving for Woodsboro. Sends it back across. Callis saves it back to Jimenez. Neiman to Scott, over to Meacham. He finds an open hole. Lady Eagles now lead 10-9. We have a timeout, Refugio. Don't go nowhere, guys. Lady Eagles lead 10-9 in the fifth set. We'll be right back. Back here at Refugio High School, Maddie Neiman set the serve, leading 10-9 here in the fifth set. Into the net, Lady Cats tied up. It's going to take Shea Callis back to serve for Refugio. Lewis sets it up for Scott, blocked at the net by Fox Smith. Thompson sends it back over. Bland over to Callis. Rodriguez sets it up for the action's too quick here, guys. Fox Smith over to Howell, into the net. Lewis saves it. Thompson sends it back across. Howell saves it. Fox Smith, Callis into the net. Woodsboro picks up the point. Lady Eagles now serving. Chase Wernley back in the ball game, serving for the Lady Eagles. Jimenez. That is going to be out. And we're going to have another timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Back here at Refugio High School, Lady Eagles lead by 2 now. Here in the 5th set. Wernley serving for Woodsboro. Sends it back across. Bland sets it up for Callis back over. Bland saves it to Jimenez. Back across by Fox Smith. Wernley blocked at the net by Fox Smith. And the Lady Cats pick up the point. It's going to take back Riley Howe to serve. Henning coming in for Bland. We've got a barn burner here at the high school. Howe sends it out of bounds. Lady Eagles now lead by 2 again. Turner coming in for Howe. And Tully coming in for Thompson, and Bolchik coming in for Rodriguez. Tully's going back to serve. Tully sends it back across. Turner saves it. Avery back to Henning. Scott sends it back across. Fox Smith sends it back over. Neiman puts it up for Wernley. Over to Scott. Lady Eagles now at match point. Christiana Tully still serving. Callis sends it back across. Wernley sets it up for Neiman. Jimenez over to Callis. Scott sends it back over. Gets stuck in the rafters. Lady Eagles gonna pick up, Lady Cats pick up the point. We're still at match point. Elijah Avery going back to serve for Refugio. And into the net. Lady Eagles win. Set number 5. And the match. The Lady Eagles will move to 7-2 in district. Refugio moves to 2-7. They still have a tie for 4th place. Their hopes are still alive, but it's going to take a lot of winning. I'm Ryan Linney from Refugio High School. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you Thursday night from Shiner for junior high and junior varsity football. Have a good evening, folks. Good night.